Well, today I want to bring you a truth talk, asking the question, what does the Bible say about hell? Hell is more than just a bad word, church. It is a place of indescribable pain and torment. Our culture understands in part that hell is a bad place. However, their understanding is way too shallow. And may I say, many in the church have way too shallow of an understanding of hell. A proper grasp of hell puts an unusual motivation into both the saved and the unsaved. Puts a fire under your butt. In order to understand hell properly, I want to point out a few things that hell is, and then a few things that hell is not. Number one, hell is not a place of sinful companionship. It is believed that being a Christian is boring and living a sinful, wild, and rebellious life is fun and fulfilling. And that you want to just hang with the boys. You know, this idea comes from the natural overflow that hell is going to just be one big giant party. And it's going to be all your favorite cronies. Because after all, the sinners are the ones that know how to have fun. The Bible tells us in Matthew 22:13 that hell is not a party, it's a place of gnashing of teeth. Gnashing of teeth is one of the strongest verbalizations of hatred. Your best friend here will be your worst enemy there. There will be no companionship or partying in hell. In hell, there is no relationship because relationship comes from godliness. Hell is a place of no relationship and absolute hatred where you gnash your teeth at the sight of another person. Truth number two, hell is not a place of sinful pleasure. There is no beer in hell. There are no concerts to attend. There's no cocktail parties, beaches, pool tables, orgies, or tanning salons, etc., etc., etc. There is nothing positive, encouraging, or comforting in hell. There is no pleasure. It is miserable and it is void of comfort. Nobody enjoys hell. Truth number three, hell is not a place of second chances. The war is over for your soul. It's being waged now. Satan wants you to miss your second chance to escape the fires of hell, so he is distracting, he is confusing, he is disunifying, he is offending, he is condemning, and he is doing everything possible for you to miss your chance now, because he knows that once you end up in hell, there is no chance, and your fate is sealed. And so Satan wants you to be a procrastinator until it's too late, because once you procrastinate your way into hell, it's done, and he can let you go. He wants you to forget what God said as soon as you leave church. He's doing everything to distract you while you're in church. He's doing everything to kill you so that your chance is gone. Now is the day of salvation. Once you're in hell, there's no second chance. Truth number four, hell is a place of physical weeping, wailing, torment, and punishment. Revelation 21 verse 8. Cowards, unbelievers, the corrupt, murderers, the immoral, those who practice witchcraft, idol worshipers, and all liars, their fate is in the fiery lake of burning sulfur. This is the second death. This fiery torment never consumes its victims. It's a place of burning fire, but there is no consumption. The fire never goes out. So everyone that's in hell will experience the excruciating pain of burns from the extreme heat, but death will not bring escape. Imagine being held over a fire, but never being able to expire. You're just there continually with that level of pain. Hell is a place of eternal life, but the quality of that life is absolutely indescribable. It's horrific. Physical pain, weeping, wailing, screaming, torment, and punishment. Truth number five, hell is a place of mental torment, regret, and anguish over past mistakes. You got to realize your memory still exists in hell. In hell, life's mistakes will be impossible to erase from your memory. They will be haunting. They will eat people alive with the desperate desire for a second chance. We know this from Luke chapter 16, where we read the story of the rich man and Lazarus, who died, and one went to Abraham's bosom, went to paradise, and the other went to Hades. And in verse 16 of Luke 16, the rich man is said to remember the lifetime you received your good things, while Lazarus received bad things. Further into the story, the rich man begs for someone to go back from the dead to warn his 5 brothers that he fully remembers of the hellfire he's experiencing. Everyone in hell will remember their life, and everyone in hell will remember their family. They will remember sitting in church. They will remember the moment they rejected God, deliberately sinning and treating God's word as outdated and unimportant. Hell is going to be a place of incredible regret and remorse. Truth number 6, hell was made by God for the devil and his angels. That's why it's so horrific and indescribable. Hell was never meant for a single person to be there. It was the highest level of pain and torment to punish and inflict Lucifer for his falling and his rebellion against God. God does not want anyone to perish into this place of absolute despair and pain. Matthew 25, verse 41, then the king will turn to those on the left and say, away with you, you cursed ones, into the eternal fire made for the devil and his demons. Revelation chapter 20 and verse 10, then the devil who had deceived them was thrown into the fiery lake of burning sulfur, joining the beast and the false prophet. They will be tormented day and night forever and ever. Guys, hell is a very scary place. And most people do not comprehend the level, the depth of its torment. It's not just the hottest place that you can imagine. It's a place of perpetual dehydration, continual torture, unforgettable memories, deafening screams from flesh that is being burned. Hell is a place that is void of light, love, peace, joy, hope, kindness, relationship, justice, and health. Everyone in hell physically feels like they are dying, yet they are not. Hell is so bad, there is not a human language to describe it. That is because we were never meant to be there. Church, everyone listening online, don't go to hell. Do not go to hell. You don't have to. Everyone in hell chose to do one of the following. Either they cursed God, they ignored God, or they disobeyed God. While you have breath in your life, choose the Lord. Avoid hell. Nobody can be blamed but themselves for ending up in hell. So I urge you, I plead with you, take serious the Bible, which is a warning, the 66 books of this Bible. Take your relationship with God serious and live for Him, because what lies on the other side is indescribable and incomprehensible. That's all for this week's Truth Talk, but there's more to be found on this subject in the best-selling book of all times, written over a span of 1,600 years on 3 continents in 3 languages by over 40 authors. The Bible is the truth. Amen.
Darkness turns to light. When a moment becomes time, I will love you. In the simple things of life, as each hour passes by,